What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and welcome to today's video. And no, it's not a Chargers rebuild. No, it's not some weird sort of franchise mode. We are showing you this lovely 59 overall team because it's a starting point for a returning series on the channel known as Pink Slips. I dropped in the last Twitch live stream. If you missed out, come on. What are you doing with your life? But it's been the most requested series to me to make a revival on the channel. It was a Madden 17 live stream series that a lot of people liked. A lot of memes came from that. That's where Tom Savage has come from. To name, there's many others, but Tom Savage has been the most popular. John Ross, Kevin Pierre-Louis, that's another one that was pretty big. Noah Spence. Anyways, so we're doing Pink Slips. And why are you seeing this video right now? Well, first and foremost, there's two reasons why, because it's a stream series. Why is it on YouTube? One is I want this video to kind of be the first reference point so that when people watch the stream for the first time, I don't have to explain the rules every single time. I can say, hey, go check out this video. Two is I plan on condensing the live streams into a weekly YouTube upload. So those of you that miss out on the Twitch streams, you can just stay up to date with it here. And occasionally, I'll let the people on the YouTubes in the comments vote on what players we get. So let's pop out the rules of Pink Slips so you're not just staring at the screen. God, I am awesome at Photoshop. Pink Slips. Here's the scoring system. Before we go to the scoring system, there's 5 stars above that. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. Based upon those stars, that is a rating increase that we can get if we win a game. You're going, whoa. What does all this mean? Well, Pink Slips, for those of you that don't know, at its core, it's if you win a game, you get to take a player from the team you just beat. If you lose a game, you have to drop a player to the team that beats you. So say right now, we got a 2-star performance. That is a +4. We have a 66 overall running back. We beat the Buffalo Bills. Chris Ivory's a 70 overall. That +4 means we can take Chris Ivory and add him to our team. That's how it's going to be right off the rip because our team's so bad. But as the series goes on and on and on, that 70 Chris Ivory can go, say we get a 5-star performance. You can take that 70 Ivory to an 80 Corey Clement. Another 5-star performance down the road. Another +10. That 90 Corey Clement can turn into an 80 Corey Clement can turn into a 90 Todd Gurley, so on and so forth, until hopefully we win a lot more games than we lose and we can build a superstar team. So how do you get these stars, you might ask? Well, here's all the scoring for now. As always, I'm looking for suggestions in the comment section below. That's why this is like the preseason, the introduction, so I can still get that final last little bit feedback to make Pink Slips better than ever. So if you win the game, you get 1 star. You win the game by 14 or more, that's 2 stars. You win the game by 21 or more, that's 3 stars alone just from winning the game. You get a shutout, 1 star. One of your players gets 300 passing yards, or you get a 100-yard rusher or a 100-yard receiver, half star for each. 3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns for 1 player, 2 receiving touchdowns for 1 player, half star each. 2 sacks or 1 interception, half star each. You win the turnover differential, 1 full star. Crucial, especially when we're starting out with our team so bad, probably going to be a lot of turnovers. So when we don't have as many turnovers as our opponent, it's going to be something to write home about. If we win a divisional game, that is 1 star. So 6 times a year, we're going to have an opportunity to get a bonus star. If we win a divisional game by 21 or more points, that's 4 stars, a +8 right off the rip. Brand new addition to Pink Slips, something I think that's pretty cool, and it's not finalized yet, is if we get a perfect 5-star performance, we get to spin the wheel. Now, the widgets on the wheel are not completely full yet. I'm definitely looking for suggestions here, but right now we have certain things like dev trait increase for a player, or we get to straight up trade draft picks. Say if we're picking first round pick 21 and we beat a team that's picking first round pick 6, I get that 6th overall pick. Just special additions to make it when we truly have a 5-star performance mean that much more. So that is just a quick little jump into how the scoring is going to work. Let's introduce the team and set up the series now. All right, so here is our roster. Here's going to be all the meat and potatoes of this video to get you guys straight. First up, we'll jump through the roster. So Cardale Jones and Tim Boyle are going to be battling out for our starting quarterback spot. Obviously, everyone knows Cardale Jones from the Ohio State. Got that 96 throw power. If you know anything about Pink Slips, basically you win with really bad teams by having a cannon of an arm, and you beat them with speed on the outside. Speed cheese. So I don't know who our starter is going to be yet. Cardale Jones is more popular, but this Tim Boyle guy, just sitting behind Aaron Rodgers there in Green Bay as a rookie, is super impressive. 81 speed, 92 throw power, and much better passing stats than Cardale. More importantly, 77 deep throw. That's pretty crazy. So I don't know who I'm going to go with my starter yet. We'll find that out. Running back, we have just speed here. California Muhammad will be our initial starter with 93 speed. Should be good for the C4 special. Fullback, we have Jay Prosh. Wide receiver, all speed. 91, 94, 90, 94, 93. I just got semi-cops because I liked them in college. But the three players, first up is Austin Prohl, who has 93 acceleration and 80 short route running. So he will be our slot wide receiver. Listenby with 94 speed and McBride with 91 will be our outside guys, both with 85 and 82 catching respectively. That's pretty dope. Tight end, we have this Cole Hikutini guy, 68. He was just chilling as a free agent. 83 catching. He's like the 15th best catching out of all the tight ends. So I was like, sure. And then we got the Zach Conk guy for our height, weight, speed tight end. I'll say right now, 90% of this team has been built up with free agents. A couple of them are draft picks that fit the under 70 threshold that we're trying to go for. But for the most part, it's all free agents, which is pretty good. So if you guys ever want to do a series like this, trust me, just use these players. These are all the best players under 70 overall that are cheesy at their positions. Because I know, like, so there's some other YouTubers that might have been inspired by the Toronto Huskies series. Hint, hint, wink, wink. If you ever want to do something like this, all the hard work, all the legwork's been done. Offensive line, we have Greg Robinson, but we're going Jordan Mailata as our starting left tackle. Why not? This is our opportunity to use the fan favorite Philadelphia Eagle. We're going to go Schwenke as our left guard, Jordan Roos as our starting center with 94 strength. Pretty much just going for strength on offensive linemen because I find that's the hardest skill to develop with skill points. Isaac Gaziata here, right guard, 92 strength. Right tackle, Rod Johnson, 89 strength. Defensively, first up, we got Kylie Fitz, who was an outside linebacker for the Bears. I saw that speed. I saw the finesse move, the block shed. I was like, this guy's going to be a freak user D-end, so we're going him. Right defensive end, another linebacker to D-end switch, Ogbonga Okoronkwo. Kind of a popular college player last year from Oklahoma. 69 overall. Again, another really fun user. In the interior, we got Elijah Qualls, Andrew Brown, Giorgio Newberry, and Lancaster. Again, no one knows who these guys are, but we went with strength for the most part. All these guys are +9, except this guy. 6'6", 295 with 81 speed, 77 block shed. I was like, okay, this guy's going to be a filthy user. Let's use him. Linebackers, for the outside, we went with athletic guys that can cover. So we have Jermaine Carter, Brooks Ellis, Jalen Reeves-Maben, and Kendall Donnerson. Donnerson, another guy, 250, could be considered maybe a D-end. 87 strength, 87 speed, 81 strength, could be nice. Middle linebacker, we're going with the Clemson pair. Dorio Daniel for the cover guy. Ben Ballwer for the thumb up the butt, big time hitter, run support play. If you don't know what Ben Ballwer's about, just YouTube him. In the secondary, we just got 4 corners for the time being. We got Brian Allen from the Pittsburgh Steelers, great name, and Mackington Dorleant, both 90s in acceleration, all 70s in the zone coverage abilities, which is good. And man, so he was just chilling there as a free agent. I was like, all right. We got Tony Brown and Mr. Last Chance You himself, John Franklin. Free safety of Troy Apke, White Lightning from the Combine last year. 94 speed, 95 acceleration. Also got 76 zone. Is a nice corner. You might even be able to move him to corner and be all right. Tavares Moore, good speed. Strong safety, we're going Rudy Ford, who I think is a Cardinal. And Jamerson here. Again, both these guys great athletes with good coverage ability. So special teams was where it got weird because there's no sub 70 overall kickers or punters. So I just went with the rule. They have to be a free agent. So we got Jonathan Brown, who was a soccer player in college. I don't even know if he played for Louisville, but I was like 96 kick power. Yup. And we got Drew Casey here as the punter. Yeah, whatever. I actually think he used to be the Chargers punter. So that leads us to what you're going to see for the rest of this video. Because the relocation, like the first season's kind of a throwaway, I don't want to waste it, but I don't really not want to play the first year. So I kind of found a middle ground. So there's 3 things that we need to talk about. First up, the draft class. How the draft class is going to work just for this first year. And once we stream, I'll probably get a little bit better input. This first year is just going to be a randomized one. I am on my Xbox so that when I stream, it's way easier. Because if not, I'll be doing it on my goddamn PC where it's 10 times faster. I do have my own draft class and stuff like that on Xbox. But I think just for this first year, we'll use a user random generated one. And then maybe for year 2, I can use my 2020 draft class. That'll be up to you guys. Number 2 is throughout this first season, some of these 69 overall players or guys that are going to develop, they're going to get skill points. And I want to keep the integrity, you watched the newest episode of South Park, of this roster. So I can spend skill points of players up until 69. And then if you're 69, you're earning skill points. You have to sit on it until we take over the new relocation team next year, which will also kind of be an added bonus because we some players that might have 2 or 3 skill points and we can get a bunch of guys over the 69s, 71, 72 if we're generous. And number 3, because this is the first year, we're going to go with the rules that we did in the first year of the Madden 17 pink slip. So we're not going to lose any players if we lose games just because our team's so bad. But if we do win, all the pink slips rules that I just kind of showed you are going to apply. Any win we get during simming out this entire first season, we can steal some players. This team's dog shit. I'm firmly expecting us to get maybe 3 wins, 3 wins, somewhere in that range. But that's still nice. We might still have, could, fingers crossed, 3 to 4 70+ overall players as we enter the actual Pink Slips franchise, which will be nice. So we're going to hop out of here. We're going to sim this entire first season. We're going to follow the relocation process, and we're going to set up everything for next week's live. Oh, shit. Week 2, we won. We actually won a game. We beat the Buffalo Bills 20-17. I was not expecting that at all. All right, let's bring out the Pink Slips. Let's score this one up. So we got the win, which is 1 star. We won the turnover differential. They had 2 turnovers to us 1. So that's another star. That's 2 stars. What else do we got? We don't have the 3. Man, Boyle went off. We don't have the 300-yard passer. We don't have the rusher. We don't have 100-yard receiver. Oh, we get the picks, though. A pick is worth half a star each. We got 2 picks, Brian Allen and Dorian O'Daniel. So that is 1 star. That gives us 3 total stars from this opening victory, which means we can go look at the Bills roster and take someone up to a +6. Oh, boy. Sometimes they're going to be difficult decisions to make. This one was not. With that +6 that we got from defeating the Buffalo Bills, we're going to be flipping Dorian O'Daniel. Had a very crucial interception in that game to bring in Tremaine Edmunds. Very easy. Edmunds been a beast for us in the Huskies. Welcome to Pink Slips. All right, so it's time to start the relocation process, and I already let you guys vote on it. So if you did vote, you already know what's going to happen. We're taking the Chargers, a team that has struggled to find a home anywhere. I think they can move just about anywhere. We're going to Mexico City. Odele. Vato. I don't know. Does that mean something? The only Spanish I know is from Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio. And the most popular choice for the team branding in Mexico City was the Diablos. Cool. And here are the very, very dope uniforms. Can we just talk for a second? Madden, for the love of God, in Madden 20, please give us new jerseys. I get you might not be able to add new cities. You might not even be able to change the team names with the rights that you have in the contract, the exclusivity one with NFL. But for the love of God, change the jerseys. All right, so this is crazy. We had 1 win coming into Week 10, and then we skunk the Raiders somehow 34-0, which, my God. All right, so we got the win, which is 1 star. We won by 21, which is +2 to that. So we're sitting at 3 stars on this alone. We won the divisional game, which is 1 star, so that's 4. We won the +- here in the turnovers, which is the perfect 5 star. And then just when you look at the performance, just to add salt to the wounds, we got 300 yards for Cardell Jones. That's some points. We got 130 yards for Trey McBride. That's some points. Conk, the tight end, caught 2 touchdowns. That's some points. And I think I saw 1 interception on the day from Dorliant, which is also a half star. So we got well over the X amount of points that we needed. So that is a +10 upgrade. Now, this would originally be when we can spin the wheel, but because I really don't have enough widgets right now to spin the wheel, I need more ideas from you guys. We're not going to implement that until, the live stream and once we actually get the series going. But I feel like right now a +10 is more than good enough for me. Let's find out who we're taking away from the Raiders. Wasn't that hard of a decision. The only thing that kind of sucked is the players that I did want from the Raiders. Like, I wanted Carl Joseph, but our safety wasn't. He's a 68, so we're 1 point away. So this one here works out perfect. Take Colton Miller, who actually kind of fits the Pink Slips mold too, because he's a freak athlete of a tackle. Pretty much athletically looks like a tight end. And we're going to flip him from Spriggs. Got to keep Jordan Mailata on the line, so we're going to move Mailata to the right tackle spot, and we'll go with Colton Miller, adding another very decent dev trait rookie to the Chargers Pink Slips franchise. All right, we're here now at the end of the regular season. We got those 2 wins. We're able to add Tremaine Edmunds and Colton Miller. But outside of that, I mean, we're allowed to finally upgrade our players. We got a big +3 here for Jermaine Carter, who I did see throughout the year got 1 player of the week, defensive player of the week, which is pretty cool. Defensive rookie of the year for Jermaine Carter. Got a quick dev, which is all right. We didn't get a dev trait boost, which is kind of lame, but we got a defensive rookie of the year. Anytime you get that, that's dope. We got D'Angelo Henderson, our backup running back, got 3 skill points. He made the Pro Bowl somehow. Must be as a returner or something. That doesn't make any sense, but sure, we'll take that. And these guys here get a couple. We'll spend all these points, so I'm not going to bore you by going through that. But yeah, man, looking at our team here, we went from, what were you, a 56 overall team. I think we're up a couple points now. If it wants to load, my God, this stuff's so much slower. This is ridiculous. This is on PC. I've already been done the offseason right now. You got I mean, I don't know who's going to be our long-term starter yet. We got a lot of confidence hits here. We got Bucky Hodges, so I guess we got off our practice squad. I don't even want him on the team, so we're going to make sure he's gone. But yeah, we'll spend up those skill points here. I mean, my God, we were bad. 2-14. Taking a quick look at the stats. We kind of had a little bit of a rotation when it came to the quarterbacks. Cardale Jones, 14-8. Tim Boyle was not good at 7-7. Running the ball, again, just non-existent rushing attack. Receiving, not a bad year for McBride. I'll take that. 69 catches, 900 yards, 5 touchdowns, 730 and 4 from Conk. Prolo, the slot, and almost 907. That's a respectable year. Defensively, we got 100. This Carter, my God, 124 tackles, 4 sacks, a pick. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful season there. Led the team in sacks. Fitz, 10 TFLs, 3 sacks. Calls wasn't that bad. Interception front, 3 from Brian Allen, 2 from Troy Apke, and a couple singles. All things considered, those are all right numbers. Quick look here at the yearly awards. Aaron Rodgers got the MVP. Coach of the year went to McVay. Obviously, he's pretty much a write-in. Offensive player of the year went to Sean Watson. I don't think we're going to see any of our players here, unfortunately. Austin Prohl coming in at number 5. That's respectable. And Tim Boyle at number 9. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Jermaine Carter, as we knew. Jamerson at 4. Tavares Moore at 5. Apke at 9. Best QB went to Mahomes. Best running back went to Le'Veon Bell. Wide receiver. Damn it. Offensive lineman. Come on. Where's Mailata? Mailata should be there. Best defensive lineman. Best linebacker. Hey, there we go. Jermaine Carter at number 5. Best DB. Best kicker. We didn't even have the best kicker. Come on, man. But that is that. Let's jump into the offseason. We're not going to sign any free agents because we were able to retain our whole team. So we're above the player cap. And we're just going to get up to the draft. Let's do it. So that is where we're going to end up today, at the draft. And that is where we're going to open up the first Pink Slips live next Tuesday on my Twitch. If you're not following my Twitch, go on the video description. Join that up. I'll be letting everyone know on YouTube and on Twitter anyways. But that is where we're going to first get our real Pink Slips experience. We're going to do the draft. We're going to hop in. Who knows how many games we're going to play. If you can't make it, don't worry. I'm going to re-upload it up onto YouTube, make it nice and condensed for everyone. But if you guys are enjoying and you're happy that Pink Slips is back, let me know in this video. This is the video I'm going to use for how much hype, how excited you guys are to see Pink Slips. If it gets like 3,000 views, or I'm not going to lie, if it gets less than like 10,000 views, probably not going to be super hyped because I'm excited to bring it back. But you know, it's all about you guys. It's all about how much time I put in the series. It's based upon how excited you guys are and how much support you want to put behind it. So I'm going to use this video as a gauge. So if you are excited for Pink Slips to get back, smash that like button. I'm going to be usually I like to undershout it so I don't have an ego deflation, you know, like Tom Brady up there in New England if it doesn't hit it. But can we hit 1,000 likes for Pink Slips coming back? Probably not, but if we can, that'll make me super excited. And I'll see you guys for the return of Pink Slips on Tuesday on Twitch, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern. That does it for me today, guys. Subscribe if you're new, if this series brought you in. Smash the like button. And until next time, it's C4 saying peace.